Hello lovelies, and welcome to part 1 of our European vacation vlog. This is London. We traveled with the wonderful tour company EF Ultimate Break once again. Had to get a quick airport outfit check, and then we boarded our plane. First we were flying to Georgia, and then from there we would fly to London. I was very excited to find Gossip Girl on the plane movie and TV show options, so I was watching that while Eric was playing chess. They served us dinner on the plane, which was actually very yummy. The flight from Georgia to London was something like an 8-hour flight, and it was overnight, so we just fell asleep and woke up in a new country. We literally got to fly right over the city of London, so we got a full view of the place before we got to tour it from the ground. So here you can see the River Thames that the city was built around. And here's a little close-up shot of the most famous bridge in the world. Can you spot any other famous sights from up here? That's right, there's the London Eye and Big Ben. The streets were filled with Union Jack flags, and everything looked very patriotic because the coronation of King Charles III had just happened. We did a lot of walking, as we usually do on these tours, but luckily London's a very walkable city. We even got a traditional British dinner our first night there. And then the next day it was off on more walking tours with our tour guides. We do a lot of walking on these tours, but it's really cool. We basically got to see the entire city in one day. Here's me telling Eric he needs to smile in the videos. And here's a little fun fact for you. That very famous bridge over there? Yeah, that's not the London Bridge. That's actually the Tower Bridge. Everyone thinks it's the London Bridge because it's so famous. But the London Bridge is actually right down the river over here. That is the actual London Bridge. Here we are on the London Bridge looking at the tallest building in London, which is called the Shard because it looks like broken glass. And this was at St. Paul's Cathedral. And here is a really cool black telephone booth. And this is me having way too much fun on the subway. Then we came out of the subway and got to see the famous Big Ben Tower at the House of Parliament, which is actually, another fun fact, officially called the Elizabeth Tower. We even got to hear Big Ben chime while we were there. We also got to walk by Westminster Abbey, and here I am attempting to take a selfie with it. It's not really focusing though. And then we got to take a tour of the beautiful gardens and park outside of Buckingham Palace. Of course, it would have been a lot more beautiful if it wasn't so rainy, but hey, it's London, right? And before we got to the palace, we even got to watch the guards marching. Then it was time to go check out the Buckingham Palace. And don't get me wrong, it was totally awesome, but also kind of weird considering that people live there and there's this many crowds just outside their house all day every day. But hey, I guess that comes with being a royal. Eric was confused that we couldn't get up close to mess with the palace guards like you've seen on TV and movies, but it was still cool to watch them marching outside. After that, we all went to ride the London Eye, which honestly I thought I was going to be scared of, but it was so cool. My only complaint was that it was too quick. I wanted the ride to be longer. But it was a really cool way to see the city, and also a really nice way to get out of the rain for a while. Then we got to walk by the Tower of London, which is so cool. I didn't realize it was a fortress originally. Looked really cool, like an old castle. And that is where they keep all of the crown jewels, which was totally awesome, although we didn't go inside. Still cool to see it from the outside. And finally, our last activity was quite possibly my favorite. We had authentic British afternoon tea time, but not just any tea time. We got to have tea on a really cool riverboat as we took a tour of the city from the river, which was another really cool way to see the city and learn about it. Well, that's all for now. Hope you enjoyed seeing London with me. Stay tuned for part 2 of our European adventure, where we'll travel from London to Paris and celebrate a very special occasion. But for now, te quiero mucho!